Hello, my name's Michelle and I'm here to do my first sewing video with you. So please bear with me if I make mistakes. And what I'm planning on doing today is showing you how to do an alternate version of the baby Raleigh pattern on the shoulder seams. Now this is my first one that I did with the instructions as stated on the pattern. I got a little frustrated on my seams. I redid them 3 times and it wasn't exactly like I wanted, so I added the bows, which of course you can see them on each side. We'll just pin them because they will be with safety pins. You can wear them on each side, but it's a very cute little pattern. And I went to work and showed my boss Sally from Farmhouse Fabrics. She's wonderful, and she showed me a different way to do it that I really like a lot better. So here we go. What we're going to do first is you're going to do just like the pattern states, and you're going to get your 2 pattern pieces. Isn't that great? It's very simple. 2 pattern pieces, and you're going to do 2 mirror images of each fabric. So one side will be one print, and then the opposite side will be the other, because they are reversible. I've already put a little trim on these just to dress it up a little bit, and I've pinned my sides here, and this side we're going to go ahead and pin. So you got to make sure that when you pin the sides that you're going to have this kind of crossover to go to the opposite shoulder. And on this side I'm going to leave a 2 to 3 inch opening. That will be something different than the pattern states. And so I got me a little sticky note here to remind me to leave an opening. 2 to 3 inches, because we will be pulling the shoulder seams through those later on. Okay, we're going to do a seam allowance, and I'm going to do the side that has the opening we need to leave open so I don't forget. And I got the sticky note to remind me. Alright, we're going to do the other side all the way down. Alright, and this side's already sewn, so I'm just going to do this one here. Okay, so we got both of our pieces sewn, side A and side B. So what we're going to do, you need to press this side open. I won't do that for time's sake. And we'll put the right sides together. So we're going to lay them out. You're going to match up your seams. We're going to pin it all around so we can sew all the curves. And we're going to leave all the shoulder seams open. So all these straight edges, they will be open. So I'm going to show you what that's going to look like, because it'll take a little bit to pin. And here's one already pinned. all the curves. And remember, the straight edges we're gonna leave open because we're gonna need that to turn. So we'll have a little hole for that. So my next one is already sewn. And so we got our open edges here. Now this part might take a little bit deciding on what size you do. The smaller the size, it's a little harder to turn, but you can do it. You can select any of these shoulder seams and just start turning it. And you just keep working with it. And while you're waiting on me to turn this, I'll tell you a little bit about these fabrics. They are from my fabulous work, Farmhouse Fabrics. And this is one of our new ones. It's Fishing Lures by Fabric Finders. And then the gingham is Speckle Bogle Teal. So yeah, you just got to kind of work with it. It gets a little tight in there, but once you get one, it'll start coming out a little easier. This, you may think this is a boy fabric, but some little girls like to fish too, so we thought we would do a little girl one. I've added a little bit of rickrack to dress it up, and I think teal goes nicely with that print. Alright, sometimes you can do that to get the sleeve all the way out. We got this side. You see how cute it's going to be. Front and the back. Of course, we're going to crisscross. Okay, so we'll do one shoulder at a time. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay the one side over to the shoulder. And then we're going to flip this around so the fishing lures will match up with the other side of the fishing lure fabric. And we're going to just pin horizontally fishing lure fabric. I'm not going to pin the other. Because I did it vertically and you tend to stick yourself a lot more trying to pull it through. So, do it vertically. And remember the opening we had? We need that now. So, I'm going to reach up in here and grab this shoulder seam. Pull it through. Be careful not to stick yourself. You can see coming through. A little bit of wiggling. Okay, so we got that through. We're going to unpin, if I can find the end here. I think it's inside. Going to unpin that. And then we're going to smooth this out. Make sure all of them is pulled up. Turn the seams so they're lined up. So we have all four fabrics. And then we're going to pin that. So we can sew our 1/2 inch seam. So put it under here. And try to make sure it's pretty smooth. You don't want it to pucker up. The inside there. Okay. And you can go ahead and trim that with kinky shears. So it's not so bulky. I'll turn it out. So we'll pull that back out so you can see that. And there's your shoulder seam. And we're going to do the opposite side like that, same way. I'm going to show you one I've already done. right here. This is the different prints from Farmhouse Fabric. This one's already pulled through. So I'm going to go ahead and just sew that one. Trim that one. A little thicker fabric. So a little harder to get. And once we pull that out, as you can see, this one's done now. Both shoulder seams. And so our next step, but before I go to the next step, a little insert here. If you're doing 6 months or under, you might not want to do it that way. You might want to put the snaps in. So I didn't leave an opening on this one. This is one of my new favorite cute ones. Let me take this tag off so you can see. And so I'm going to put some snaps for the babies. Be a little easier to change in and out. See how cute this is? Fabric binders. We have that at Farmhouse. And that will be for the new baby June that will be born. Coming soon. We're at the point where we got the shoulders done. And this is actually a denim fabric from Farmhouse Fabrics. And this side, I added the bottom to this side to dress it up just a bit. I'm hoping my 11-year-old will like it and wear it. She's very picky, and she's not even a teenager yet. But we will see. So we have our opening here. That will have to be sewn up by hand, which won't take long, and I've already done a few stitches in it. You know, it's barely noticeable to even see that. So I'll let y'all finish that on your own time when you get to that point. Finally, we have our little finished product here. I have to talk about this one. This was my second one I did. I love this fabric. It is watermelon piqué, and we actually have a gingham that matches perfectly. That's also called watermelon. So you can get those. And so what all you have to do at the end is do your 1/8 inch top stitch all the way around it on all the edges. I won't show you that because that's not the main part of this video. You can do that on your own. You're welcome. We have the spaghetti, so you can add little bows here. You can add a bow in the middle, whatever you want. You can leave it as is. But I really enjoy this pattern. I think it's been fun, and now I just got to find some bottoms to go with these cute little tops, and mine will be complete. And I want to thank Farmhouse Fabrics for providing all this wonderful material for me to work with. It's been great. Thank you very much. Have a great day.